All right, what is up? Gonna go ahead and start. I think I'm gonna call this a like road to nationals, road to the Ultimate Time Wizard North American, in Austin. So we'll go ahead get started. This first match, I'm gonna be playing Vayu Turbo, or this first match replay. I think this is probably what I was playing. This is kind of what I've been trying out. I've been trying out two hamster and a charge. Uh, just so I can see those starters, because I think that's probably the best opening play is one of those six cards. Trying the Transmigration Prophecy, Needle Sealing. So yeah, uh, uh, go ahead and get into the first replay. Let me go ahead and keep this up. Can I take a screenshot of that? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to go into the dual records. Going to go ahead and get this first match against Red Gadget. He was playing Machina Control. This is the guy who has the YouTube channel that had analyzed the 100k DB matches. So pretty impressed by that. I was kind of excited to see what he was doing. It makes sense that he is playing Machina Control because of based off of his stats that he found. It had a very high win percentage, so it makes sense that he's doing that. With this hand, I'm just going to be going ahead and let's see, pause. I'm just going to be going ahead and setting Trap Dust Shoot, I believe. No reason to summon the Gruffer. You can get cute and try to like set the Gruffer so that you're up a normal summon, but I don't think I really need to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and set Dust Shoot. He comes up with the Fortress. I think, at first, to take the Fortress, just to kind of keep him off the Machina engine. But with the Avarice in hand, I think I want to take a Raikou, so that, that's just less ways for him to fuel Avarice. So I think I want to take the Raikou, and then I want to... he could charge, set his Raikou, but then I can mind control it, is what I'm thinking. But he kind of... Let's see. So yeah, I go ahead, take the Raikou. Then he does this and goes ahead. So is he playing? Yeah, he's playing Gravekeepers in his deck, which I don't think is very, very good, but cool to try things. So he goes ahead and sets the Plague Spreader, which definitely catches me off guard because he doesn't know I have the mind control. I'm going to go ahead and Greffer. And then, I'm still able to... This is not a bad position for me at all. Because it'll take him off. He's still... hasn't really normal summoned at all this game. Not effectively. So I can Brio, and I know his hand, so I can just Brio bounces Raikou, Brio bounces Judgment, if I need to go in for game. And I know this is going to stick. So I think my the main misplay I do here is he goes ahead, stack for Plague. I should have compulsed the Plague here, gotten it banished, because I didn't see the line of him going into Brio. So he's going to be able to go. So I should have compulsed the Plague right there. Because he can go Brio, pitch the Fortress, get rid of my Brio. And then he's going to be able to Fortress. So that's a solid trade for him. Then he doesn't want to attack into like a Deep Prison or Mirror Force. But luckily, so I know he has Judgment, but luckily I have like so many ways. So I don't get punished for that misplay of... Okay, so I guess I was maining a Compulse here. But yeah, so I have Return, Burial, Brain Control. So kind of no matter which way I think I sequence this, I can beat him through what he has going on, so... I don't know if he should have judgmented that. I wonder if maybe he shouldn't have. Um, yeah, maybe should not have judgmented there, but I think with the burial, I could have made another. I think I would have been just pretty up. So this is what I had. Um, I might have had a compulsion here, but against this deck, I'm probably bringing in my crows and a cyber dragon. I don't think Smashing Ground's that great. It's like all right. Maybe it's better than I think. And then Royal Prussian is not terrible either. Uh, so I might have brought in those, and I probably would have sided out some number of hamsters going second. Uh, Probably would have sided out a Necrogardna because this deck is really really grindy, and it doesn't have like yeah they can go for like fortress, but it doesn't have that much like OTK potential. So I might have sided that out. So let's go ahead and see. Brought in the Cyber Dragons, obviously. Okay, so he brings in double Imperial Iron Wall, and I know that the Machina deck can side this because like if they just side out the banish traps and maybe their Caiuses, then their deck doesn't need to banish at all. But he keeps the Caius in. Interestingly enough, so here he's probably gonna go ahead set. I think he should go set Raikou, uh, set an Iron Wall. Maybe set a Call of the Haunted. Uh, Not a great hand though. So yeah, he's just gonna set Iron Wall. And here, I think I just am gonna ram this Vayu into this monster. If it's a hamster, oh well. But if it's a Raikou, it's a really solid trade. And it turns out to be a Raikou. So yeah, for sure, very good trade on my for me. Then you're gonna go ahead, set the bottomless. All right. Okay, here he doesn't really have anything he can do. So he can go set a Call of the Haunted to like get the Kais in his hand live. Okay, that's what he's gonna do. Weird that he kept in the Iron Walls with the Caius, with two Caiuses actually. Yeah, that's probably maybe not the best. I don't know. So I'll go ahead and set Raikou. I'm not gonna keep the charge in my hand. Just kind of, I don't need to activate this just yet. So just kind of keep hand knowledge. Okay, so here he could pitch for Fortress, but I don't think that's very good. I think he should go call into the Caius, summon the Caius. Probably. Yeah. Okay, so he does that. So I think I decide not to bottomless here. And I think what I'm thinking about is like I can get rid of this Caius very easily. I want to bottomless the Fortress. One kind of keeps the force dead, and also if you can get rid of their fortresses, the deck doesn't really do anything. So I save the bottomless here. I draw Dad. Could go ahead, brain control this. I probably should have charged first, but whatever. So I charge. I mill 3 darks. So just kind of sack him. And then I can go ahead space the back row. Yeah, and that's then main phase 2 I can set the Sirocco over the Caius, or I could synchro with it with the Plague. I think Stardust would be good. I think I probably should have done that. Yeah, I think Stardust might have been the play. He goes for bottomless. Or he goes for Lila, I bottomless that. He's gonna summon the Fortress. So here, if I would have had a Stardust, I could have, Stardust negated the Lila, and then bottomless the Fortress, which would have been a much better play. So yeah, definitely should have. Did not think about that at all. Should have done that. So yeah, versus the bad thing about Avarice at this a lot of times in this deck is if you're not on a lot of monsters in grave, you have to Avarice away your fortress, which you want in the grave, so you can Gear Frame and force get it back. So just gonna go ahead, poke. Yeah, man, should have 100% summoned that that Plague Spreader. I think I was kind of afraid of. No, that was a misplay for sure. Alrico pop the new one, and then attack for game. All right, so that was that one. I think we're just gonna try to go ahead and do these every. Try to keep uploading these just mostly for myself as a way to sit down and reflect on my plays. So I think main takeaway, I should have definitely compulsed the Plague Spreader game one, so he couldn't have Brio ditch the Fortress, summon or use the Force, and I should have 100% made Stardust because I had a bottomless Stardust Dad. That would have been that's just a really hard board to break. All right, we'll end the video there.